and welcome again to the fifth and last day of the devotion Wings of Majesty, based off of Psalm 91. My name is Jaemie Gina. Let's get straight into it. So we've looked at a couple of angles now when it comes to Psalm 91. We've looked at the hidden shelter. We've looked at the feather armor, the if and when, the eye of the storm. Now let's look at what all these things had in common. His presence. I will invite you to close your eyes and just meditate for a moment on that thought. We'll invite you to close your eyes and just meditate on a crazy thought for a bit. Time is God's grace. Outside of time is His judgment. So when the angels, before the beginning of time, decided to rebel, there was no grace of time for them to change their mind, because they were operating in the infinite of eternity. We get to live day after day, minute after minute in grace. Second chances after second chances, opportunity after opportunity. What grace. Parallel to us is eternity. It's happening as we speak. Our loved ones, for example, are probably already there. In this world, this time, we will have troubles. John 16:33. I have told you these things so that you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. And that's an understood of He has already overcome the world. This is simply because we are in enemy territory, but are called to operate from kingdom authority. But His promise here was that in Him we have peace. We come before His presence with thanksgiving, shouting joyfully. That's Psalm 95 too. Ephesians 3:12, where we have boldness and confidence, access through faith in Him. Psalm 16:11, you will make known to me the path of life, fullness of joy, pleasures forevermore. Exodus 33:14. His presence gives you rest. Nahum 1:5. In His presence the mountains quake, the hills dissolve, the earth is upheaved. So we know that His presence is the key to Psalm 91. I want to encourage you today to dive deeper into His presence. Get where there is fullness of joy. Come before Him in faith, knowing that if we come before Him, if we give our lives completely, He will be our protector. That protecting does not necessarily mean that we will have no suffering in this world. In fact, sometimes the protection is to take us out of it, and to know that we have a hidden shelter with Abba, Papa, and He makes a way to protect us from the fiery darts of the evil one, and that He gives us a feather armor. So I hope that you've enjoyed this devotional. I encourage you to take some time to reflect on what else has God revealed to you, and journal that 2 to 5 minutes. And I want to thank you so very much for joining me in this little devotion of Wings of Majesty, based off of Psalm 91. If you haven't heard my song, I encourage you to go on YouTube or Spotify or Apple or wherever you're listening to your streaming music and take a listen. And I hope that it blesses you. Until then, bye for now.
Oh God, I'll trust you, your arms wrapped around me. I know you'll be faithful to me.